Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you When I Was the Greatest by Jason Reynolds. This is an awesome realistic fiction book. Jason Reynolds also wrote the track series, Long Way Down, Boy in a Black Suit, co-wrote All American Boys. He's a really well-known young adult author, and he has very authentic characters. They speak in a way that seems real. They think in a way that seems real. So he has awesome characters to follow. This book is actually about three friends, and the main character's name is Ali. His two friends are called Noodles and Needles, and they are brothers. So Noodles is one of those people who's like always kind of pushing it and getting Ollie into trouble he doesn't want to get into. Like he shoplifts when there's no reason to shoplift. He tells these exaggerated stories about himself that like have only a small basis in like reality. So Ollie is at a point where he's kind of like, dude, we're friends, I got your back, but at the same time, like I'm getting really sick of you. Needles is Noodle's brother, and he has Tourette's syndrome, which often is like misinterpreted by the people around him. And so whenever he has verbal or physical tics, people tend to stare at him, and it makes Noodles super defensive of his brother. So he's always like ready to jump up and fight anyone who gives his brother a hard time. At the same time, he doesn't treat his own brother very well. He's always like smacking him on the head and like talking down to him and stuff. It's really weird. So, these three boys end up hearing about a party that's going down, and they are so excited to get in because it's a party for older people, like college level students, and they're in high school. So they're trying to sneak on into that, and things go awry, as they often do. So the book opens with just like a hint of like the kind of people Ollie and Noodles and Needles are and like their friendship. Okay, I got one. Would you rather live every day for the rest of your life with stinky breath or lick the sidewalk for 5 minutes? Noodles asked. He turned and looked at me with a huge grin on his face because he knew this was a tough one. It depends. Does gum or mint works? Nope, just shit breath forever. He busted out laughing. I thought for a second, well, if to lick the ground, I mean, that would be like the grossest thing I could ever do. But when the 5 minutes was up, I could just clean my mouth out. In my head, I was going back and forth between the two options. But if I got bad breath forever, then I might not ever be able to kiss the ladies, so I guess I gotta go with licking the ground, man. Just saying it made me queasy. Frickin' disgusting, Needles said, frowning, looking out at the sidewalk. But I would probably do the same. A sick black SUV came flying down the block. The stereo was blasting, but the music was all drowned out by the loud rattle of the bass, bumping, shaking the entire back of the truck. I got another one, Noodles said as the truck passed. He shook his soda can to see if anything was left in it. Would you rather trade your little sister for $1 million or for a big brother if that big brother was Jay-Z? Easy. Neither, I said, plain. Come on, man, you gotta pick one. Nope, I wouldn't trade her. Another car came cruising down the street, this time a busted-up gray hoopty with music blasting for just as loud as the fresh SUVs. So you telling me you wouldn't trade Jazz for $1 million? Nope. You wouldn't want to be Jay-Z's little brother? Noodles looked at me with his side eye like I was lying. Of course, but I wouldn't trade Jazz for it, I said, now looking crazy. She's my sister, man. And I don't know how you and your brother roll, but for me, family is family, no matter what. So that just gives you like a little insight into their friendship. I'm sure there's many ridiculous conversations similar that you've had with your friends. So pick up When I Was the Greatest by Jason Reynolds. It's a quick, funny read, but it also touches on some real serious issues and connections with family, your friendships, that kind of stuff. So awesome pick. Give it a chance.